thank you so much for being here and taking the time to speak to us. So this show is called Re Buwe, Let's Talk. It's basically where we host candid conversations with political leaders hosted by the youth for the youth to get to understand political leaders beyond their party as well as their manifesto, so that when the youth eventually puts their mark, they know who exactly they'll be voting for.
I see, that's very good.
Yes. So to warm up the show, we're going to start with a game. So the game has different questions on it. You just pick and choose any block that you want, and then on the thingy, you'll just read out, and then you just answer the questions.
Oh, okay, so all of them have got questions on.
Yes. So this is us getting to know you. It's not tricky questions. You'll see as you pull out.
I'm going to go for the orange one first. If your life was a movie, what would the title be? Yes. I'm sure there could be many titles, but let me think. The no-nonsense politician.
Why?
Because as a woman in politics, let me put it this way, it's like a game. Now, when you play a soccer game, amakosi, when you play a soccer game, any game, there's just the rules of the game. And there are no rules for women politicians, there are no rules for male politicians, you just have to play by the rules. And I have always used the rules to my advantage, instead of complaining, oh, I'm a woman sitting in the little corner. And I always knew that speaking the truth at all times, it's very easy to speak the truth. You can always remember and repeat what you said. True. But if you lie, you have to think, what have I said yesterday? So that's why I say no-nonsense politician. I didn't allow like I said earlier on, I might be outnumbered by male domination, toxic male domination in politics, but they've never been able to outmuscle me. Yeah.
Because you take no nonsense.
No nonsense.
All right, you can draw another.
Okay. Let me go to the.
You made it so easy.
What is the weirdest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
The weirdest rumor you heard about myself. First of all, I detest gossiping. I hate gossiping because it hurts people.
True.
And people are cowards if they're not able to say it to your face. And for me being in this kind of political life, there was this time around the arms deal, when I exposed the arms deal. And typically, people go for the messenger and not for the message.
Yes.
And the rumor that came out very maliciously, that I was in the pocket of the bidders that lost some of the tenders. It was weird in a sense because it was part of the covering up. So instead of looking at the message that I brought and exposed corruption, they came for me personally to say I'm in the pocket, and they spread that rumor all over.
Did you find yourself having to correct that rumor? How many times did you find yourself correcting that rumor?
I corrected it in Parliament. If you look at the record of Parliament today, Minister Trevor Manuel was still the Minister of Finance at the time. And one day in Parliament, he just said that I'm useless. I'm being used by this dissatisfied bidders who didn't get the tenders. And I sit there and I listen, but you know, he actually started the whole thing in that. There was a big outcry by women's organizations that he called me useless. I waited for the right opportunity. I went to Parliament every day to see if he's in Parliament because I wanted to go back to him when in his face. And I had an opportunity to speak that day also in Parliament, and I saw him sitting there. And I left what I was supposed to be saying. And I turned to him and said, you, my Honourable Minister Manuel, you said I'm useless, that I'm being used by that. But let me tell you that you are useless because you are spending this money of our taxpayers as if it's yours. So you are the useless politician. And then I left it there. So I've settled the score.
Exactly. Just like a woman, clean business, that's it. Draw another.
Another one.
Yes, that will be our last one.
Oh, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? Phew. I had dinners with Tata Madiba.
I was about to say, you have to think outside of the box.
Yeah, you know what? This is, it's on my bucket list. I'm a grade F1 follower. Over and above, I'm a Kosi for life. And I would like to have dinner with Lewis Hamilton.
He's probably going to listen to this. Please tell him straight to the camera. Tell
You
him.
know, I just like the way he dresses, the way he's so respectful. And, you know, when I watch the races on Sunday, I've got my number 44 T-shirt that I put on. And I would just like to have dinner with him to understand, you know. What does he think about when he's in that fast car? And we shouting from the sidelines. I'm very angry with Mercedes. I've got this thing that there is a conspiracy theories. They keep on saying they're changing the car and fixing the car. And because, I mean, you can't come from being a 15 times world champion to struggle the way. So there's a problem with the car. There's not a problem with Lewis Hamilton. And I was very happy when he announced that he's moving next year from Mercedes. But that will be my bucket list.
Love it.
Yes.